Hi, my name is Jeff Thorner. I've been in this program for about 4 months, and I've seen a huge transformation in myself. Prior to this, I had gone through an awful lot of stress, an awful lot of trauma in the past year, and was searching for something. As we all do, we scroll on Instagram, we get lots of advice, and one of Chris's posts came up, and pretty quickly he offered a phone call. And very quickly in that phone call, he said, "Do you want to change? Do you need something different?" And I said, "I don't need to think about it," but he said, "No. Do it right now." And I just said, okay. And so I was in. And so I was proud of myself. I told my wife, I'm doing this, I'm proud of myself. And starting that next day, I was following these guidelines, which is what I needed. I needed direction. I needed a system to essentially fix myself. And it's absolutely worked. I'm at the gym every single day, 5 a.m. in the morning. I've never woken up before 6 or 7 in my life. I'm watching what I eat even more than I did, careful with my kids. I'm better to my wife, even with the stress that we're going through. And I see myself continuing this much more past the 6 months than I signed up for. And what's really motivating me is having these brothers, having these other men in my life, and seeing how similar we are, and really knowing that I'm not alone with what I'm going through, which was one of the problems. I felt so alone. I felt I was going through so many issues that my wife couldn't help me with. So this has solved issues for me and set me up to see a path of success and a path of even more transformation into the person that I really want to be. One of the things that we focus on in the group is how to talk to ourselves. And I, to be honest, suffer from depression and have for years and years and years. And I know that I negatively self-talk myself all the time. And through repetition and practice, it's become a habit. Talk nicely to Jeff, and it's that simple. And it could have been that simple 10 years ago or 20 years ago, and I let myself suffer. So very quickly, if I do find myself going down the negative path, I know what to say. I know what to say to myself. And there's a significant difference between how I treated my kids and, more importantly, myself. So were there hesitations for joining? It happened quicker than I thought. You know, I was looking at men's groups or these people that give men's advice on Instagram and things like that. And, I was like, yeah, I need this. When I talked to Chris, I had no idea about costs or what it looked like. And at the time at my job, things were tight. And so I was worrying about money. The only thing that really kept me was the cost. It took Chris about 20 seconds to convince me to do it. And I put it on my credit card. I didn't really care because I knew how bad I needed this. Looking back now, I look at the cost, doesn't even matter. It's a drop in the bucket of what I spend on all sorts of crap throughout the year, and I'm definitely gonna renew and continue. I've been talking and on Zoom calls with these 20 to 30 guys for 4 months, and we know each other, and we like each other. But in 20-second blurbs of sharing, which is important, you don't really know each other. And instantaneously, when we met each other in the airport, we were friends. But not just friends, like long-term friends. Those friends that you have from high school that when you call them, there's no catching up. You just talk. You're right in the moment of being friends. So what's solidified between me and these other men is like a long-term friendship. And what's beautiful is I know this is going to continue forever. And it's one of the things that I really needed. Now here at the retreat, it was tough because we were forced to share. We were forced to open up. Everyone did it. We each took our turn, we each supported each other, and now, even though we were instantaneous friends, I now know everything about these guys' lives. So it's almost as if now they're my best friends because they know everything about me, every secret that I held back from regular friends, from family, even from my wife. And so the takeaway is, you go on a men's retreat and you grow. What tomorrow's gonna bring should be fantastic for me. I know now I can rely on these guys, and I can call them at any time.